few weeks later.
Is everyone ready?
Yes, everyone will be there.
Good. Ooh, this place is looking nice.
But how are we to pray and contemplate like this?
Oh?
I don't dare even to send my choir out there.
We shall get used to it, all of us.
We must be thankful for all of this, for each noise,
Yep.
each face that disturbs us here.
Yes, you should. It's helping to rebuild your priory, which I just can't say
We
the
shall start
pronunciation
with the chancel,
right.
then gradually work our way from east to west. That's the way it's done, the way I was taught to do it.
I value your enthusiasm, my dear Mason, but so far we're only cleaning up. I haven't even considered hiring a master builder yet, neither you nor anyone else.
May I show you some drawings?
By all means.
Alright then. You're really going along with it, aren't you, Tom? Oh, I actually have to inspect this, do I? Okay, fair enough. Tell me about the floor plan.
When we walk around the site, we mark where the walls will be, the pillars, the doors and buttresses.
Right.
Now for that we need a plan like this, to tell us where to place our pegs and string.
Is this how birds would see our church?
Exactly.
Okay. What about the nave?
The nave is on the left. It has 6 bays.
And the chancel?
And the chancel. Where's the chancel?
The chancel will have 4 bays.
Okay. Alright.
I can see the transept is 2 bays wide, so it will be 12 in total. It does look splendid, but isn't that rather small?
It would be smaller, but not less impressive.
It would be smaller, but not less impressive.
I guess a small cathedral would be closer to our means. It is still also uncertain. The king grants us timber and stone and wool from Shiring's pastures,
Yeah. He does.
but only God knows if it will be enough. I don't suppose you have any idea how much this would cost.
Pessimistic or optimistic? Wait, how much would £3,000 be back in the day? Let's see, about 5p would be about if a house right now is about 60 grand. So, and a house back then, this is going back about 900 years, which would, due to inflation, would probably put it. I'm actually thinking it may be no more than 3,000, frankly.
I know exactly how much this would cost. It would be no more than £3,000.
I've spent the last few weeks working out the annual income of the priory.
Right.
Here's the answer. £300 a year. And we spend every penny.
Oh,
Go on now, show me the rest of your drawing.
that is quite a expensive thing. Let's look at the sections.
If you were facing the cathedral with the front wall torn down, you would see it like this.
Okay.
Interesting. What's that coming out from above the entrance?
You mean... coming out from above the entrance? The
The
nave?
nave will be about 32 feet high and will appear even higher.
Drawing the eye heavenward with its loftiness.
Well said. A chamber worthy of God.
I always wondered how walls this high could hold up so well.
Yeah, that's fair. The
You
aisles.
recognise the aisles?
Of course, I've been in quite a few churches in my time.
Did you know then that their purpose is to support the nave?
I did not.
Fascinating. I must say, you do know your craft, Master Builder.
Architecture. It's such a mysterious... I love architecture. I just love looking at like buildings like this. Just as I say, architecture is the mathematician's art. It's the canvas for a mathematician's art. Explain to me the roof, then. No, I won't tell him about the ceiling yet. He could never afford a curved vault. Oh, okay. What about these
The
buttresses
walls of
then?
the nave are held by the aisles and buttresses bearing the pressure from the side.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Makes sense, actually.
Tell me more about the construction on top.
You mean the
That's
tower?
the tower, of course.
I thought so, but why is it right above the nave? Shouldn't it be closer to the transept?
Oh, don't be fooled. The tower is, of course, farther back, but one cannot show depth in a drawing.
Ah, of course.
God
How
damn
high
it,
would
Philip.
it be?
3 halves the nave. How high would you like it to be? How high would you like it to be?
How high would you like it to be?
Oh, I am not looking for another Tower of Babel. Just for something modest, yet awe-inspiring. What about the other drawings?
Other drawings? What else do I have to actually ask about in this? Oh, we have the overview. Alright, then tell me about the elevation over here.
Imagine you're standing in the centre of the nave, looking at the wall. This is what you see.
Are those windows?
Right, but that's not all.
Arcade. Clystery.
On the lowest level are the pillars of the arcade.
Ooh.
They're joined by arches making up the bays. Through the archways you can see the windows in the aisle.
Okay. And then up
On
top?
top are the clear story windows. Shall I go on?
Yes, yes, of course. I was just thinking. Keep going.
Tribune
Starting right in the
Gallery.
middle is the Tribune Gallery.
I can see you have put a lot of thought into this. I was just wondering,
Yes.
how long would this take to build? You can take your time with that answer.
Ooh. He needs more budget. So, logically, less people taking longer would be better. Or would it? Let's look at this financially. If one mason costs £5 for the year, and it goes on for 15 years, that would be 5 times 2,250. If we do it for 60 masons, each costing £5, that would mean that those 60 masons would be 300 a year. And for 10 years, that would be 3,000. So by that logic, it would be cheaper with the 15 years and 30 masons, even if it is 8 years, because that's still going to end up with more than the amount we
Well,
came
that
up with.
depends on how many people you employ.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you hire 30 masons with enough labourers, apprentices, carpenters and smiths, they will be done in 15 years.
I wish my monastic officials had your ability to think ahead and calculate.
Yeah.
So, I need to find £200 a year. It doesn't sound so bad when you put it that way. You really want to build this cathedral yourself, don't you?
Yes, Father. I want you to appoint me Master Builder.
Why?
I want to fully exercise my skill because I've seen it done badly. Because it gives meaning to a man's life. Because it will be beautiful. Because it will be beautiful.
Because he wants to give people hope.
Is that so?
Good response, Maria.
Then answer me this one last question. If people were to enter your church, what image would they see crowning the tympanum above the entrance? One of Judgment Day, to teach people to be good?
Or
One of Paradise, to remind them of God's mercy?
Show them hell, so that they're afraid to do bad things.
I'd rather see trees and animals.
Oh? I'd say remind them of God's mercy. Give the
It should be
people
the
hope.
promise of a better life. Therefore, it will show heaven.
Yes.
Milius, is there news of my brother?
No, unfortunately not. No one has seen or heard from him since the Bishop and Percy Hamley were here.
They know about my brother.
Papa, will there be statues inside?
Statues?
Oh god, who
Oh.
knows?
That's enough, children. It's time you went out and played.
Yeah, probably is.
Prior,
Yes?
my first wife, Agnes, she died without a priest, and she's buried in unconsecrated ground. Sometimes a man builds a chapel, or founds a monastery, in the hope that in the afterlife God will remember his piety. I just wonder, do you think my design might serve to protect Agnes's soul?
God no longer asks for blood sacrifices, for the ultimate sacrifice has already been made. But the lesson of Abraham's story is that God demands the best we have to offer, that which is most precious to us. So you must ask yourself, is this design the best thing you could offer?
Except for my children. Yes.
Then rest easy, Tom Builder. God will accept it.
That's good to hear. I guess. I think. Contract of employment. Inspect later. And now we're playing as Jack. Well then, back to actual gameplay, I see. The hole in the ground. Tom said it will take many years to build a cathedral, but only one night to burn it down. We kind of proved that, didn't we? Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Really? Unfriendly monks. I don't like them. They always shout at me as if I was stupid. I'm not talking to them. Aww. Alright. You know what? Let's go talk to my mother. What does my mother have to say?
Jack, do me a favour and give Paul these herbs, will you?
Who's Paul?
But he's a monk. You don't like monks.
Well, it turns out not all of them are bad. Still, be careful before you trust any one of them.
Well, your son already trusted me. Oh yes, I know that the builder is not his father, and I also know about you. It won't
All
be
right.
long till they throw you out of Kingsbridge. Witch.
Well,
There he is!
you're a prick.
Give our prior the welcome he deserves!
Oh, you know, I am only following God's will.
Prepare to raise the bell! Make the prior proud!
Well, thank you.
Go on, Jack. Don't forget about Paul's herbs.
Yeah. Right, I need to find Paul then. Philip's crowd. They clapped their hands for Philip, as if they wanted everyone to hear that he was coming. So much noise. Right, which one was Paul again? Alfred. Let's talk to Alfred. I think we're on good terms with you, aren't we?
Hey,
What are you doing?
I'm supervising. Tom asked me to.
Oh, that's good.
We see eye to eye now, you know. He asks me things and I can say yes or no.
Huh.
Hey, did you tell him that I had trouble with him?
Be honest, Jack. Yes, I did.
You bastard. I told you not to.
Well,
I have to carve up some steaks later. If you want, you can help me.
Yes, please.
Or you can do whatever the hell it is you're doing all day. It's your call.
Hey, we'll try and help. We'll try and help. I'm never making good decisions in this game, it seems, but... Okay, we need to go this way. Wait, Paul's the one at the gate, isn't he? That's the one that's who Paul is. Oh, this place looks so nice now. It's lively, not cold. I suppose that's the difference between spring and winter, but still, it actually looks kind of nice around here now. Brother Paul, I got herbs for you.
This is from my mother.
Oh, bless her. Boy, whatever Remedius says, your mother is a saint. Oh, is that the bell? Can you see it from here?
I can, yes.
Bell without a cathedral. Your father certainly had strange ideas.
Wait, what?
It might be. What's a bell?
Oh, hello there.
Excuse me. You. I remember you.
Yeah, I remember.
You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherbug.
I thought you weren't the builder's son.
That's complicated.
Well, I am now.
I have to say, Prior Philip told me there would be a lot of sheep here. I can see he wasn't exaggerating.
You know Philip too?
I do. He's the reason I'm here. Is he around?
Yes, he's at the
He
church.
should be around somewhere. Busy man, that fellow. But don't worry. You probably won't have to look for him for long.
All right. Thank you.
Well, Jack looks enthralled by her. I could have sworn Aelia was meant to be like 10 years older than Jack or something. Hi, William. You don't need to do the climatic "this is who I am" thing. Hi, William. It's obvious you're there.
Shall we go after them?
No. Now we know where we can find them.
Ha! Ho!
That can only lead to good things. This should be good too.
My bishop, William Hamley, has returned to see you.
Oh?
Send him in, Timothy. We have much to discuss.
Yay. Well, this is going to be a short episode, but what can I say? You gave an optimistic estimation for the cost of construction. You gave an image of paradise for the new cathedral's image. You haven't heard anything about Francis for a while. Lady Aelia, why does she want to talk to Philip? Bishop Walerin began scheming against Kingsbridge. You finished book 1. Yay! Please don't go straight into book 2 because I'm meant to be waiting for that asking people whether they want to see it.
Next time on the Pillars of the Earth.
Okay, so it actually
find out what happened to me and my brother Richard after the siege of our father's castle. What will the future hold in store for Kingsbridge?
Hopefully a cathedral.
The Pillars of the Earth. Sowing the wind.
We certainly did that. Well, we made an enemy. We made some friends. Everything's looking good in the short term. Everything's looking horrible in the long term. So, beep. I don't know what else to say. So everyone, this has been The Pillars of Earth, Book 1. So, but I also note that, well, this series doesn't seem to have gotten much credit or popularity. So, I'll ask, do you people want to see a book 2? Or do you want me to, would you like to see something else? I'll probably record something else, just in case, for Saturday, but I figured I'd ask, just in case, for afterwards. So everyone, I'm just going to make sure we don't go straight into book 2 right now, which I don't think we will. No, we won't. So everyone, I have been your host through this adventure of book 1 of The Pillars of Earth. Tell me again if you actually want to see book 2, and I'll be happy to play it once again. But, so, anyway, I'm afraid I'm running out of words. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I apologise for the short episode, but this was kind of too long to fit onto the last episode and not long enough to be a good full episode this time. But okay, just full enough. Anyway, I have been your host. I've done that. So everyone, until the next time, it's time for me to stop badgering on and bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.